Hello, I'm going to show you how to set up a OneNote classbook. So, first of all, I'm going to set one up for an A-level class as an example. So I go into the student portal on SharePoint as normal, and then I'm going to go into my class. So I'm going to use A-level computing, and then I'm going to create a classbook for one of my A-level computing classes. So what I have to do is click on the cog, and I have to click on site settings. Sorry, no, I have to go to site contents. Site contents, there we go. Right, you want to add an app. So OneNote Classbook Creator is on my default apps there. Hopefully it's on yours as well. If it isn't, then if you click add an app, you should be able to find the OneNote Classbook Creator on there. So I create a OneNote Classbook, and then it takes me to the wizard to set it up. So I have to give it a name first of all. I'm going to give it one of my computing classes, 12CSB. Oh, I've already got that one. Let's do 12CSA, one of my other classes. It sets up, actually the default setup for the OneNote is pretty good, and I'm going to stick with it. So it gives you a collaboration space where students and teachers can both edit and view, a content library where teachers can view and teachers can edit and students can view, and a individual student notebook for each student so they can only see their own one, and you can see all of them and edit all of them. I'm perfectly happy with that, so I'm going to keep that. Time to set up all the students in the class. So it's linked into our AD, so we should just be able to type the names in. I won't do my whole class because we'll be here all day, so I'll just do, I don't know, 5 examples from the class. Gilmore's in there. I'm trying to think of students in the class. Zach is in there, Zach Weber Hudson. And I'll just do one more, which is Rebecca. Rebecca's in there as well. Woodman Halford. Right, so not a long task because you don't need to copy anything or get a lot of information off Progresso. You just have to have your class list and the names of the students in there. Now you choose what goes in your student's space. Now I don't use handouts really. Class notes, yes. Homework I don't have. I don't often do quizzes, so I'm just going to have the class notes on their own. Students can add their own spaces in there as well. It's the preview. I'm perfectly fine with that. It does take a little while to set up, but this is only the first time you use it. Every other time you use it, it'll be instantaneous with a small delay while it syncs everybody's work. And it gives you a link. Now, that link you need to copy, Control-C, switch over to your email, and send it to the class. So I hope you're all like me and you've got nice mailing lists of your classes. You just need to send them the link like so. I'm not going to send it because it's not actually got all the kids in the class in there, so I don't want to confuse them. Send it. All they have to do is click on that link and it will load it in OneNote. If they use a different device, so if they use it on their laptop and then they want to use it on a desktop, I believe they have to click the link again, so tell them to keep that email somewhere safe. Now you want to access it. There's probably other ways of doing it. The way I know of doing it is Control-V is paste in the address into the address bar, hit enter. I'm going to allow its use. Yes, I do want to continue, it's not unsafe. That's just syncing, so it takes a little while. Again, this will just be the first time you use it. And it will give you your welcome message for your brand new OneNote classbook. I want to keep the video under 5 minutes, so I'll just give you a very brief tour of the default OneNote that I've set up. I'd love to hear what other people are doing with it. We need some background music here, don't we, as we wait for this to sync. Okay, now I am getting impatient. There we go. Right, so you got your nice little introduction and tutorial there. Collaboration space is currently empty, but if I want to add a new topic, I could, for example, my kids have to do a course called Comp 1. And then in Comp 1, I could have a list of the topics. So there's coding in there, there's binary, there's hex. And then you could create a page for each topic down there, add the content. Remember, in collaboration space, students can edit as well. So it's better for projects and group work. The content library, you can edit, they can view. So again, you could do a topic, copy in your notes. Let's say you already have some notes on Word. All you need to do is, let's just say that this happens to be the notes that I want the students to have on binary. All I have to do is drag it into my OneNote and get to my OneNote. Drag it into my OneNote, attach the file, and there we go. Students have got that. Remember, they can't edit that, so that's just for me. And then, oops, go back. You'll have one tab for each student in your class. And in that tab, that's for them to view and edit their own ones, so they can update, put all their different topics in there, put their diagrams, put their work in there. And let's say you want to do some feedback for the, oh, I've gone over the 5 minutes, sorry. Let's say you want to give them some feedback. All you have to do, let's say you want to give verbal feedback. I mean, typed feedback, you just go, and it will say next to it, DS wrote this, D-Sides wrote that. But if you want to give some verbal feedback, insert, record audio. You can very easily record a little snapshot of your voice, giving them feedback on their work, and then there's a good record of it then for Ofsted and for other records. So really, this is a new tool for us. I do want to start using it more and more throughout the year, and hopefully into next year will be completely integrated into what we do. I do think it's a very fast and easy way to share work and update and give students feedback. So have an experiment. Let me know if there's anything interesting you find, and best of luck. Thanks very much for listening.